If your camera's not on, I'll do this and they can see. There you go. They can see that Casey's here too. You can talk to them and say hello, 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 everybody. We are live.
Hello, everyone. I'm just going to keep myself mute here periodically because I'm eating.
Dinner time.
Yep.
I'm getting my YouTube up so I can see it there. Hey, Joanne. Hi, Jody. Let's see. I was going to say I can't believe everybody's already sold out of these, but I can. I mean, you know, we absolutely expected it, and that's why they said up front a billion times it's only going to be a one-run print because you're not going to be able to get it again because everybody's going to sell it fast.
Yeah, it's already been darn near 2 weeks. It's been 10 days since you made the announcement. And they went out beforehand. And they weren't able to sell it until that live was presented.
Correct. They weren't supposed to sell it until after the live. And yeah, they weren't supposed to until after the live. Hopefully people didn't. That's okay. And I had a bunch of stuff going on and didn't check my email. So I was late getting my order in. So I didn't even get my order until just a couple of days ago. So, but you know what? That's okay because everybody else is sold out now. You go look at like Simon Says, they're sold out, you know, scrapbook.com sold out. Everybody is sold out. I'm sure they sold out in a couple of days. Hey, Jen. So, I thought, well, that's just fine. I'm not even going to, here's the thing. And this is why I wanted Casey to announce it on his live that he was just on a few minutes ago. I am not going to put these on the website. So I wanted to make sure that those who are in Happy Paper People, those who come to the lives and support the channels of all our HPP people, that's all you guys. I wanted to make sure that you got first shot at it because there's not that many. So I'm not even going to be putting it on the website.
Hello, Wendy. Yes, hey, Wendy. Just in time. She hasn't started quite yet.
Nope. We'll give a couple minutes for people to get in because it was a last minute schedule. Thought of a couple of different ways to do it. And I thought, you know what, let's just go live, give everybody, you know, fair shot at it. And all this is the Tim Holtz paper vault release, nothing else on this sale. So let's see here. I am going to need this strip of desk over here.
Do you have your link posted in your description box? Jody's new here, so.
The link to the Facebook group?
Your email and stuff like that for payments.
All of the links are in the description box. And in fact, if you have not ever purchased at HPP before, let's do this. I think we've still got a... Here we go.
Joanne's asking you to go solo so she can get a good look.
There you go. If you're on your phone, yeah. And I'm going to adjust that light a little bit too. Yeah, you've got a couple minutes. If you have not purchased from HPP before, then there's my email. I'm going to use that email rather than the business email so I can get it fast. Hi, Leah. And
hey, Leah,
you have time to go ahead and send that over now. Now, that does not obligate anybody to purchase. Please know that. No one is ever obligated to purchase. And let me do some light adjustment while we're waiting here. Good to see you, Leah. Hope you're feeling well. Let's see here. Lights.
Leah, how'd the weather turn out over there?
You can do it now, Jody.
You had harsh weather over the weekend.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, you have a couple minutes right now, Jody. You could go ahead. That way it's out of your way. Got these lights I can control by my phone now. So they go from white to warm in a huge extreme. And they go from dark to light in a huge extreme. And part of it's going to be that there's cellophane on these. I'm going to take the cellophane off. So I suspect when I take the cellophane off that we won't have that same glare, and we'll take the email off the screen because I want you to be able to get a good view of it. But yeah.
Oh, gracious me, Leah. 17 in the state.
Whoa.
In York County.
Wow.
That is north of you. So you guys are good. You and your family are fine.
You didn't get hit.
I'm assuming as much you're here.
Right? What if I take these all warm? Does that make it better or worse?
I think I like it back the way you just had it. Or it's warm.
About right there? About halfway? Hi, Debbie. Thank you. Is that still too warm? We can go cooler.
Hey, Debbie. Awesome. Thank you for sending that in.
Is that better?
I think that should be fine.
And
I think we'll know once you start actually presenting
That's
them.
true. That's true.
At face value and everything. So
yeah, very true. In fact, I'll take
these. Things will adjust with that.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the cellophane, and we'll get a good idea of what they're going to be. And we're only going to give another minute or two. So, Joanne, this is the Tim Holtz paper that you have seen for a few years that most of the time was sold out at retailers. We just could never even keep it in stock. It was always sold out. And then Tim announced that they were, oh, wow, that is a big reflection right there, that we're going to do this, that he was going to stop with these paper packs, and he's only going to do like the backdrops that are 6 by 12 inches. And I know he got an earful because a lot of us were not happy because there are some paper packs that we absolutely love. And so he's not designing so much anymore. He wants to get more back to creating instead of designing. And he works with multiple companies. So the company that does the paper is called Advantis. And so he's talking to Advantis, and they ask, is there something you would like to do? And he says, well, I really don't want to design new. I want to back to more creating. They said, well, is there anything you want to bring back or remake or whatever? And yeah, with the pressure, he said, yeah, there's some paper packs that we should re-release. So they're doing it as these went into the vault. They brought them out as a vault release. It's a one-time vault release, so they did a one-run print. They're not going to print anymore. They said they're not going to do this again. I'm only repeating, if they do it again, don't blame me. Only repeating what they said, that they are not going to do it again. But they did update color, and they did make these paper pads not glued at the top. I love this. They are complete individual papers that you do not have to tear out of a paper pad.
I love that they're not gummed at the top. I love that so much because there's so many of the paper pads that I ruined because it pulled it apart because of the way it was glued. Yeah. This is fantastic. Torn out,
or you have to cut off the very edge because it's got the gummy on it. Yeah, so this is really awesome that they are not, none of them are gummed up. And okay, so all of the ones that I'm going to show you come in an 8-inch and a 12-inch. So we're going to do them only one collection at a time. Bring that down so you can see that. A will always be the 8-inch. B will always be the 12-inch. Sorry, a little OCD there. It looks crooked to me. Have to fix that. So 8-inch is A, 12-inch is B. We'll do one collection at a time. So if A and B are going to be identical, there is only one collection that we only have one size in, and I'll tell you about that when we get to it. Thank goodness it was not abandoned. So, hi, Diane. Oh, good morning, Diane. So let's go ahead and get started. Have you had a chance to eat, Casey?
Hello, Diane.
To type in, or do you want me to type in? Greasy fingers?
No, I can type in.
Okay, cool.
Just let me clean my fingers off real quick. Okay.
Take your time. Okay. So this is called wallflower. A lot of people say wildflower. It is wallflower. And you know that they were just printed because it's a limited release from the vault. So these are not the same packs that they had before. There are 24 papers in these, double-sided. So that is twice the size of a typical Mente, Stamperia, Ciao Bella, any of those. Twice the size of that for not twice the cost. That I'm thrilled about. Don't forget to hang on to your covers of these. These are really nice and thick. These little pictures here make wonderful front and back covers for mini books. So don't waste that. So I am going to do a quick flip through. Casey will have it ready to go in, but he won't put it in until I get close to the end so that y'all have a chance to see what it is before you. Oh, speaking of feathers, I really like this page.
Oh, okay, wow.
Go ahead and
take this is one I have never been able to get my hands on.
Really?
So I'm so glad they re-released this one.
Oh, me too. Okay, I took the email off so that you can all see it. And if you didn't get a chance to do it, you can do it after. Not a problem. I love all the backgrounds. They're like that old antique wallpaper. And I'm so glad there's 2 of each one because these are ones that I always have difficulty. Which side do I use? Hey, Margie.
Hello, Margie. That's a heck of an entrance.
Thank you. Margie always makes an entrance. She's the queen. If you didn't know, y'all know Fifi. Margie is the HPP queen. And Sylvia is the princess. Just so many things you can cut out individually or use it as a whole.
I've always loved those eggs. I always saw those eggs. I'm just like,
me too.
What? I never knew where they came from. Then I see the wallpaper
on his pack of one of the journal cards. Aren't they on one of those cards? I remember.
Oh, maybe.
Look at that. I love that. So this is the only opportunity that we have to get this. It is grungy. Margie's still supporting, even though grunge is not her thing. She respects your right to grunge. Oh, thank goodness there's 2 because I do like the backs of all these old wallpapers.
All right, and how much did you say each?
Okay, so they asked us to stay at retail. However, I'm going to go $1 under retail on both of them, and I'm not going to do 99 cents. So I'm sorry, instead of $9.99, $10. So 8-inch will be $10 and the 12-inch is $20. All of them are the same, 10 and 20.
Yep, sounds good.
Oh, look at these birds. Love these. So if you happen to have one of the older packs and you can pull out a page and compare the older pack page to this, you'll be able to see the difference in the ink. Casey and I did that on one of them, and like the black was just crisper. These birds are definitely crisper.
I was going to say, just looking at the screen, they look a lot sharper.
They do, and yet they're blended, so they're not sharp. They're still, still have that vintage look.
Yeah.
I love those. However they managed the ink on this, they did a fantastic job. I'm really impressed. It isn't just like double print everything and make it all darker. Really turned out nicely. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one in because we only have a couple more pages. You probably already know whether you like it or not.
Yep.
Ooh, I have not opened any of these, by the way. So I am just as excited to see these new ones as you are.
All right. And you want me to wait until you're done with the pad to read them off for you?
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh, my goodness.
Tickets. They look just like your ticket. Those tickets are fantastic, by the way. I'd like you to show me how. I know you have a system for folding them. You just take the file folder and fold it this way and then that way. I'd like you to show me how you do that because I love that.
Oh, yeah. They're super fun. And it's great if you have a crocodile or a big bite.
Yes, I do.
One.
I do. Okay, so this is Wallflower. We have 8-inch, we have 12-inch, and you may read anytime. I am ready.
Hello, Lindy.
Hey, Lindy.
All right. So first in,
Crispy
we
birds.
have Jody Martin for A and B.
That's Jodi, right?
Yes.
But Jody M. Thank you, Jody.
And then we have Wendy for an A at the Papered Rooster.
Thank you, Wendy.
And then we have Joan. She is getting A, or Joanne. Is it Joanne, rather?
It's Joanne. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Joanne is getting A.
Awesome. Thank you, Joanne.
And then I'm going for A and B, if possible.
Yep. You got it. Thank you, Casey.
And then Leah is going to get B.
Thank you, Leah.
And Lindy hopped in there right at the end, and she is going to get B.
Good timing. Thank you, Lindy. Okay. And I just had a thought. There are a couple of you that have a credit from the last sale. If you do, once we're done, please shoot me a private message and just remind me how much your credit is so I can make sure that goes on your invoice. And I mean, I can always adjust it later, but if I can put that on the beginning, then you don't have to go, hey, remember my credit. So I know that there's a couple of you. So, okay. Anybody else come in?
Want me to put still available?
There are a few still available. Yep.
All right.
I got a good chunk, not as many as some of the big stores, but I thought, for HPP, it's a decent chunk. And I promise this time I am keeping one for myself. All right, let me reorganize just one moment here so that these have a nice safe place to go afterwards. There we go. Okay. The second one is called Memoranda. And A is always going to be the 8-inch. So I'm going to open the B 12-inch, a little easier to see the bigger ones. I know, Jody, last time I did, and then people kept asking for them and I felt bad. So I went ahead and let people take the ones that I had set aside for me. So I ended up without any. And this time I'm like, no, I got to keep some. Okay, this is Memoranda. Ooh.
Ooh.
Love that. I love how the old tape looks.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on the wallpaper. That's pretty awesome. I love this page. I remember this page. Okay, I can't just sit new one on each one. I got to flip them faster. If I go too fast and there's one you need to see, just holler. Because I could just sit and look at them for a while and point out all the cool things. But I don't need to because you can see all the cool things. Report of engine and train employees. This memoranda has a lot of good old, I guess it's ephemera from whether it's ledgers or time cards or tickets, those kinds of things. I just love this writing. That is one of my favorite things in the whole world.
That old writing. Old ledgers and stuff.
Yes.
Back when they were very specific on your handwriting.
Yes, back when handwriting was something to take pride in, and that was their everyday handwriting. Oh man. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous.
I always loved that back.
Yeah.
Every time I seen someone use it.
Oh, report card, 1928. From St. Mary's High School. There's a perfect tag or bookmark waiting to be cut right there.
Mm-hmm. Or a pocket.
Yes.
Depending on how small your journal is, a belly band.
Oh, yeah.
And these are great for making one-sheet wonders for sure.
Oh, yes.
I've seen, shoot, who was it? Someone overseas using specifically this pad doing one-sheet wonders. It was fantastic.
The only time I don't like to use these for one-sheet wonders is when, oh my goodness.
Oh my word.
That is beautiful.
I love that overlay.
I'm thinking that the light is looking, I just finally looked at my YouTube and it's looking a little dark. It's not giving true color, which probably doesn't matter because you probably all know what it looks like anyway. But okay, so that's Memoranda. While you put it in, I'm going to adjust this light just a bit and see if I can get it better. Let's see.
Yes, that's it, Jen.
What'd she say?
Camellia Craft Designs.
Yeah, the only time I don't like to use this for One Sheet Wonder is when half of it is going to be not seen. Do you know what I mean? Like it's folded against itself and glued together.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I lose so much of the paper that it just hurts when it's good.
Well, that's one benefit, that there's two of the same patterns in there.
Yes. Okay, let me get to Memoranda. All righty.
All right. We're going to go ahead and start with Jody Martin. She's going to get A.
Awesome. Thank you, Jody.
And then Leah is going to get B.
Thank you, Leah.
And Wendy is going to get A.
Thank you, Wendy.
And then I'm going to get both, please.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you.
Wendy, I have a rooster die I'm going to send you with your order.
All right. It's still available. Up, and Lindy's going to get B.
Oh, you got it. Thank you, Lindy. And yes, still available. Okay. All right. The next one is Dapper. This is one I never, ever could get a hold of. It was sold out, and I didn't have any to sell. I didn't have any. I didn't have one for myself. So this is cool. I love blue and brown together.
Wendy says thank you.
You are welcome. I remember as a teenager, my mom telling me, you can't wear blue and brown together. Don't wear brown shoes if you've got blue pants on, or vice versa. I'm like, I love blue and brown together.
I love the contrast of it.
Yes. And there's something underlying that they have in common that makes them look so good, because it's not an opposite kind of contrast. Wow. Oh, this is the one. Oh, all the cool cigar stuff. Okay, so these are off cigar boxes. Oh, gosh, but I love that side.
That top right side makes me think of one of his stamp sets.
Oh.
Like his script stamp set?
Yeah. I have to go look at that if that's got that. Oh, wow. Men's.
I don't believe they are different. Jody's asking, do you think the weight is different from the old ones? I think they're about equal.
I don't think it is different. I don't think so. If it is, it's just a tad stronger, heavier. But I don't think so. I'm trying to not look at it, but just feel it and think, because it's been a while since I worked with any of these. But I did tear up one and abandoned and used it to alter a box. I love that. It was so pretty. And I think that they're about the same. Yeah. Okay. Wouldn't these make adorable little tickets like the ones Casey just made?
Right. Yes.
Just fold them.
And they're perfectly lined up to do so, too.
And it's got dotted lines already.
You just need one of those perforator wheels for it.
Yes. I love this. I love cutting these apart and using them individually. Oh, good. They didn't put anything major on the back, because while I love that, you can get this more readily. But all the different measuring tapes are awesome. Oh, okay. So these are like the bands off of the cigar boxes, or the bands that they end up cutting the individual ones apart for each of the cigars.
I love these.
Those are cool looking. Ooh. Wow, that's different, and I like that. I always love pages like this. Oh, man. We get so excited about these. Why do we get so excited?
I love the ticking.
Ticking,
yeah.
I would like to get some ticking fabric. People are like, oh, I find it at thrift stores all the time. I've never found it. These are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ooh. So these I'm just noticing and want to say they have a sheen to them. They're not glossy. They're not shiny glossy, but they're not completely flat either. They have a sheen. There's the individual. What is it? The belly band, the band that goes around the cigar.
Cigar bands.
Yeah, you could fussy cut some of those out and use those on individual little dangles. Ones we did just a few weeks ago where we layered some things. Those would be super cute on. Oh, Casey, loved this.
Yes, yep.
If you've had this one before and you look at this page, the black is much crisper than it was on the original. Wow. That's cool.
I wonder if you can make those cigar bands like flexible enough that you could potentially use them for a closure for a TN.
Yes, if you coat them enough. Yeah, give them enough coats and let
that
it
would be
dry.
fun.
That's a really cool idea. Really cool idea. Oh,
I love those blues.
Okay, that's like a flannel plaid behind it, and those flowers are amazing. What was it you said? The flannel plaid does not look like Farmer John plaid.
Yeah.
This is, that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, Diane. She got gifted an envelope full of real vintage cigar labels, and they still smell like cigar.
Oh, wow. How very cool.
Oh, my gosh. That's cool.
Wow. Oh, nice. This is
lucky gal.
Print out of a newspaper. And you can have a lot of fun with this page.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if that's the same plaid that's behind the flowers.
It is not. The one behind this one.
Oh, no, that's drastically different.
This one is only gray. It's different shades of gray from dark to light. And this one is a green base, but it's like a black and white stripe. Or it's a white base and it's got the green stripe. I don't know. Oh, there's also newsprint behind it. Very faint. That's cool.
I never noticed that.
I never did either till right now. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that is, what is that? Memoranda? No, Dapper. I'm sorry. Dapper.
You can tell with all the gentleman-like things in there.
Yeah. That should be
here we go.
Dapper. Dapper Dan. Seems like he should be a superhero. Dapper Dan.
All right. I just see Jody at the moment. She's going to go ahead and get A.
All right. Thank you, Jody. Jody, I'm gonna try to make a true gentleman's journal with one of these. So if you want to get together and do that, we could do that on a live.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, I've done a lot of just kind of neutral journals, but not one that's really, really tailored toward gentlemen. So I think that would be super fun.
Yes.
Okay. That is Dapper. Oh, the next one, another very favorite of everybody, French Industrial. Or
hello, good evening, Robin.
Second Chance Crafting. Oh, that's Robin?
Yep.
Which Robin? Sorry, I don't recognize. I don't know. Sometimes people change their name on YouTube and then I don't know that. But I know a couple of Robins on YouTube. So Robin. Or are you another Robin that I get to meet?
Robin Jordan.
Robin Jordan. Yay, a new Robin. Welcome, Robin. Welcome, welcome. Okay.
Did you want to put your email back up real quick?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
So, Robin, she's going to put up her email real quick. If you could go ahead and send your real name and then your YouTube name, address, and then she can invoice you. Just the usual sale routine.
I will invoice through PayPal. Make it easy. Had the Dapper Dan in full of wooden stamps. Didn't like it for years. Now I do. All right, Diane. I know all this stuff that we used to turn our nose up at as kids, and that was just old. Yeah.
No problem, Robin.
Wish I had hung on to that. That was so cool. Okay, this one is French Industrial, or French, as DM says. French Industrial. So, industrial records and things having to do with, what's the word? Word escapes me, and it pulls the whole thing together. Anyway, you'll see what I mean. From France, factories and things like that. I like that.
So, Robin, you'll have to reach out to
me. Look at this. This is handwritten music.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Was this on the original? Because I had French Industrial. I do not remember this page.
Let me look real quick.
And as a musician, you would think that I would remember this page. Handwritten music. That is so cool looking. And I don't remember it. More ticking. I love that. Oh, wow. 1881.
Yeah, it was.
It is there? Oh, jeez. Maybe I only had the 8x8. Maybe that's all I got left with, and it was small and I didn't see it. Oh, well. But I saw it now. If you read French, you can translate for all of us. Oh, this is cool. Now, you cut these guys apart and use them as individual things throughout the Gentleman's Journal. Yeah, that's cool. Wow. Oh, how fun. How fun.
I love the goggles. Those are so fun.
Yes. Oh, and we always love anything having to do with postage. Great tag backgrounds, journal card backgrounds. Oh, man. Anything with this handwriting on it has got me. Ooh. These look like canceled checks. Or
yes.
No document.
Deeds.
Nice. Yes. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Wow. That's an impressive page. Europe, a map of Europe, Western and Central Europe. Oh, I love that page. That's got some cool writing. It's got some figuring addition. That's awesome. Back in the day when family businesses and went 2 or 3 generations down. Oh, I can read this. Chocolate. I'm going can't read anything else, but I'm going to the chocolate place. Oh, red ticking. Look at that. That's cool.
Just priorities.
Right? Nice and grungy red ticking. Oh, cute little cards. Look at those. Wow.
I don't recognize that one.
I don't either.
Okay. I got to double check that one too.
It's almost to the, well, I guess it's in the middle. I don't know. Oh. Monsieur. These little cars are awesome. They could be fussy cut out. Oh, more of that. I love this grungy page with the writing on it. 1883. Wow.
yeah, it was in there.
It's there? And we totally missed it. This is like the 5th color of ticking. The 5th different color, at least. That's awesome. There's another page that could be folded into your cool tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but I like that one.
I love how they're blended in like they're ghosts over it.
Yes, exactly. Not like they were just glued on top. That's cool. So that was the back there. Ooh.
I love that.
Oh, man. Yeah, and that's got kind of a gray background as opposed to grungy brown. I like that. Ooh, that's pretty. I like when you can barely see all the writing. There's all the figuring, numbers, addition. What were they figuring? You know, can we afford to buy that new car, Ma? You know, I don't know. It's cool, though, when you can see that. Now, it shows up pretty well on YouTube because of the angle I turned it at. In real life, it's very faint. It's very faint. It's all background. And you go, oh, yeah, there's something there that's really cool. But I love that you can see it on YouTube to know exactly what it is. So this is French Industrial.
There you go, guys.
And there are only 2 more. Now, if after this is over, or if you are watching it on the replay, there are still some of every one so far. We have not sold out of any particular one. And I also realized that we didn't give a lot of notice, less than a half an hour notice that we were going live. So if you're watching the replay and you decide that you would like some, you can send me an email. You'll see the email on the screen, or you can go to Facebook and Messenger. Or you don't have to go to Facebook, just go to Messenger and shoot me a message, or even an email, because it's in the description box.
Welcome in, Patty. Patty Crane.
Hey, Patty.
All right. So to start, we have Miss Jody for A.
Thank you, Jody.
And then we have Patty with a Y-E, Crane.
Thank you, Patty.
For an A.
A? Did you say E?
Well, her the way she spells her name.
Yeah.
Patty.
Patty. That's how I always differentiate my Patties, because she's the only one with that. I love the spelling. It's unique.
And that is all I have currently.
Hey, perfect. Welcome, Patty. Glad you made it. Okay, so that is French Industrial. The next one, there is the only one that we only have one size of, and we only have the 8x8. And this one is Correspondence.
She blames her mom.
Was your mom an artist as well? Artists like to be creative in everything they do, right? So this one, there's only an 8x8. Unfortunately, we did not get the 12x12. I don't know if they didn't print as many, or they sold out before they got to my order. But this is the only one that we only got the 8x8. So Correspondence, we'll run through the 8-inch. Hopefully it's large enough for you to see. Now, here's what's funny. This one I did take out and look at because I only got the one size. She was a bookkeeper. So she was a creative bookkeeper that, that sounded funny, that wanted something different than just bookkeeping. This is the way it came, just like this. However, I just have to think that this is the back side. I really do. I really think that this is the front side. So I'm going to turn it over and show
there you go.
From here, because the back side is usually the background, which is an alternate. So parcel post rate chart, great backgrounds on this one, on the back sides. Oh, I love architectural blueprints of whether it's buildings or machines. Those are always cool. And this is the same color blue as the architectural blueprints. So if you mix and match them on the same page, say you're collaging, you can extend the color without using all of your architecture side. You can save, because you've got 2 pages, you can save some of that for another thing. Okay, look at these.
Margie says both sides are front side.
That's kind of true. That's kind of true with Tim Holtz paper. We love both of them. I'm in love with these teeny tiny little postcards. They are like 1 inch by 2 inches, and you cut them apart. They are literally individual postcards with postage, canceled postage, writing. So they've obviously just taken regular postcards and shrunk them down. And while this is really pretty, I will give this side up to cut out the teeny tiny postcards. Love them. What'd Jody say?
Jody, I've kind of picked up on your trend. You love it.
You know what? We've got plenty. We only have 17 people here, so you could put it in, and they could, if they want to, put it in, because it's not going to be a fight for the 3 that we have. Airmail, these could be cut apart and used to be layered in dangles. That's really cute. Airmail, that's cool. Speed your letters, use airmail. Ooh, oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Cable and wireless limited. Love the writing. This is from, it looks like it's still French. Typography, this is awesome.
Love that.
Oh, look at this. Hello, sweetheart. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is the first sunny day we've had since leaving California. Aw. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You'll have to read it. That's sweet. Port Gamble, Washington, December 22nd, 1946.
Tickets, guys. Tickets.
Love the tickets. It's okay, Jody. You don't have to do it again even. World maps. General map of the world. Oh, ooh, that's a good one. Post office telegram. I love this. 71 3/7%. That's not even Harry Potterish. I got to put that on something, because you know people just stop and go 3/7%. What? Oh, more teeny tiny postcards and airmail letters.
Love that.
Awesome. Okay, when you cut these out, and you cut this out and that out and this one, you've only got, portion, half of it's under that, under that, under that. Don't throw that one away, because all you do is layer it on something with something covering those corners, and nobody knows it isn't whole.
Cluster it.
Yeah. You can make it appear whole. Oh, that's pretty. It's even got its own water stain. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, so that is correspondence.
It's in, guys. No. Okay. So to start, we'll go ahead and get these. Lindy's wanting another one from one of the previous rounds, but we'll get this round first.
Okay.
So Lindy would like this one.
Got it.
Jody would like this one.
Thank you, Jody.
And Leah would like this one.
Thank you, Leah.
And Patty Crane.
Thank you, Patty.
And Leah's requesting, Lindy is requesting the 12 by 12 Dapper as well.
You got it. Thank you, Lindy.
Hello, Adria. Good evening.
Hey, Adria. We only have one more to show, so as soon as we're done, I'll bring them all back one by one and just set them on the table just to show you the names again that you can jot down, and we'll give you one last chance just to claim anything you want, because we do still have plenty. The last one, of course, I saved what I think is best for last. This is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite.
Abandoned.
We're going to write a song at retreat about this one. Right, Casey? Feel abandoned if I don't have an abandoned. Right there. I don't even need to see it. Look at that. Ugh. This is the kind of grunge I like.
That's the colors you see right there. It's just like, yes, please.
Yeah. So the bright colors, yet they're so muted and grungy. And I'm gonna try to refrain from every page going, oh, I love that, because I literally love.
We're swooning at every single one of them.
I know. This is what I want to get out of my gel prints.
Wait, that.
You know, and the back is amazing too.
Like this collection, I want just for inspirational purposes.
Yes, I have started taking pages from different packs and putting them together. I'm going to put them on a ring or something. I haven't decided exactly how. That are going to be my gel print inspirations. And yeah, this whole pack is definitely of that. Yeah, look at that.
Lindy, these are not the pages you were looking for. As Lindy tries to buy the rest of them up,
right?
When we finally put in the go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Nope, these aren't pages you want. Nope, you don't. These really aren't that great in person. Right, Lindy? They're just really not.
I'm pretty sure, Margie, I'm pretty sure there's a copyright thing in regards to that.
Oh, if you scanned it for your inspiration, not to use it.
Yeah.
But
or sell it or anything. I think you're fine.
That's what she's saying. Scan it so you can keep it for inspiration. Then you can use the paper and make something out of it. That's a great idea, Margie.
Yeah. Patty, are you saying A for the last round or for this round? We haven't put in the go for this round yet.
Oh.
I know everybody's building up the anticipation for this one.
Go ahead and put it in if you want and let them start putting it in. South Branch Valley National Bank, Moorefield, West Virginia. Love that.
Oh, it's for this one. Okay.
I love that. Oh,
I think we know where everybody's leaning towards this one, so I'll go ahead and put this one.
Yeah. Go ahead. I think I ordered more of this one than I ordered more. I ordered more 8x8s of this one than any of the others because I figured this would be the one that people would want more of. One to keep, one to use.
Well, because it's the most unique out of his entire Paper Stash collection. Because he only did one version of this type of thing.
Yes.
And he never did any other thing like this.
You are right. You are so right.
Because he even said, like, this one was completely out of his spectrum for what he intended to do.
And you kind of look at it and go, really? How could it be? Because it's the most amazing one. You know? Well, they're all amazing, but it doesn't seem like he makes it sound like it was almost accidental, you know?
Right.
But, oh, no. And I love it because he found a way to get beautiful, pretty colors in there, but still keep them to his style. You know, still the old wallpaper. It's still the old writing. It's still all the old stuff that we like. It's still the grungy, but it's full of bright and beautiful colors. And a lot of people think that those two don't mix. If you have bright, beautiful colors, then you can't have grungy, and vice versa.
And you and I both swooned at that one.
Yeah, right? The back of that one? Yeah. I love the way the blue pops through of that. And as you know, when I sit and study these and some of the things behind, it does give me ideas and inspiration for the gel plate. Because
on like how to do it and everything.
Yeah, the best poles are the ones that are layered. And so as I sit and study the layers on these, it does give me ideas and inspiration to get more looks.
I think everybody was holding out for this one.
I think so too.
From the looks of it.
My kind of plaid right here.
Oh, right.
I don't know if it is or not, but it is to me.
Ooh.
I know. This
that one kind of stands out from the rest of them. I like that.
I need more than two of this pack, more than 2 pages, because every one of them, there's not one of them that I'm willing to give up one side of the page.
They're one thing I would love, like if you do scan it for inspiration, if you reprint it, it would be perfect for doing collage boards because it'd be thin enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on a thinner paper.
Yeah.
Feel that fiber.
I like that. Like it's all scratchy in there and everything.
Yep. Just a bunch of tangled up twine.
This one's my favorite to use.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Wow. Oh, side. I love that side. This one, I could just sit and look at each page.
Right.
It makes me want to pull out my gel plate. It really does. The color, the techniques. I'm like, okay, what to get that type of, layer.
I just like looking at all the different layers of it.
Yeah. Okay, while you're finishing up that, before Casey starts to read it, I want to let you know that we are getting close to retreat. And it is coming up April 30th through May 7th. And retreat is full at this point. We are very excited. This retreat has the greatest diversity of types of artists and crafters that we've had at any retreat thus far. So I am really, really excited about that, because that means so much inspiration and so much learning from each other. We have junk journalers, mixed media makers, card makers, scrapbookers, quilters, sewers. Now, everybody does more than one thing. Everybody has their hands in a lot of things. But those things that I named off are the primary focus for somebody. And so there's, we've got at least a couple in every category. So very excited for that. And what that means is that the things that we do at retreat are going to be a whole lot of fun. And we're going to do a couple of different things this year. Just want to give you a little heads up so that you'll know. A lot of you have asked me already about the retreat fundraiser sale that we traditionally do at retreat. And we will do it from retreat again. We will do that the last night of retreat. If you want to write it down and put it on your calendar, and don't worry, it'll be posted, and we'll be talking about it again. But just if you want to have that, it'll be Tuesday, May 6th. So Tuesday, May 6th will be and it'll be afternoon into the evening, and that is the retreat fundraiser, and that is chock full of things that people have made, as well as some special items that I've been hanging on to contribute to this fundraiser sale. And we also do some fun giveaways there. Also, the first night when everybody is arriving, we will do a very short live and introduce you to everybody and show you what our craft room looks like. And then throughout retreat, every day at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, so every afternoon at 3 o'clock, that's 2, 3, 4, or 5, depending on your time zone, we will go live for no more than 30 minutes. And we will do some on-the-spot interviews that retreaters haven't even been told about yet. If you have questions, you can send them to me, or you can put them in chat right there in that live, and we'll ask them your questions. They can show what they're working on or have been working on, or things that we have done. And because I know that's the biggest thing. Some people will never be able to come to retreat, and it's just really fun to see inside, behind the scenes, and what retreaters are actually doing. So we're going to give you a little inside peek at retreat every afternoon at 3 o'clock, and we're really excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So just kind of keep that in mind. And we have our Monday Jumpstart that we do from retreat, and all retreaters participate in that. Some of the traditional things that we have done that are a lot of fun. So I'm excited. Are you excited, Casey?
Oh yeah, super stoked.
Casey's already packed and ready to go. So
yeah. No, not
go with me, Casey.
Not quite that ambitious at the moment.
I know.
there's a few things I'm wanting to get situated.
Yeah, everybody's working on their lists. Yeah, everybody's already working on their packing lists and making decisions, and we're already talking about the things that we want to do or that people want to learn, and we've got a lot of things planned. So it'll be fun. All right, I am ready for Abandoned.
You ready? Okay, we're going to start with Patty Crane for an A.
Thank you, Patty.
Lindy for a B.
Thank you, Lindy.
Got Jody for an A.
Thank you, Jody.
Joanne for an A.
Thank you, Joanne.
I'm going to take a B, please.
Thank you, Casey.
Leah is going to take a B.
Thank you, Leah.
Adria's going to take a B.
Thank you, Adria.
And we'll come back to your second choice, Adria, after we get through here. Lindy is asking for another B if possible.
Absolutely. 2 for Lindy. Okay.
Yep. And Jody would like a B as well.
And Jody gets a B. Thank you, Jody.
Okay. All right. And
there's still some of both sizes.
Okay.
I ordered more than I typically do because I knew how we love these. So
okay. So the request I was holding off on is Adria would like a 12 by 12 of the Dapper, please.
Oh, you got it. We go back to Dapper. Adria, 12 by 12. Thank you, Adria. Okay. So quick recap. We've got Abandoned, 8 and 12. We've got French Industrial. And this, or anybody who came in later, if you just want a quick recap, because you were waiting to see what all was available before you made your final decisions. French Industrial, both sizes.
All right. Would you like me to put in just a general A-B, and then they can just name the one they're interested in? If they didn't get them earlier?
If there's one that you would like to pick up now that you've seen them all, yeah, that would be great. And A will always be the 8-inch and B will always be the 12-inch. So if you say Dapper B, that is going to be a Dapper 12 by 12. If you say Dapper A, I'm going to give you an 8 by 8.
Okay.
So yeah, that's perfect. How you have it. That's perfect. Okay. What's next? Memoranda. Both. Oh, did you get those? Did I go too fast? Let's see. We had Abandoned, French Industrial, Dapper, Memoranda, and Wallflower. This is the best botanical one.
I'm just going to put it as a general. I'm not going to name them off. I'm just going to have the general A or B, and then they can pick which one they would like.
Correspondence is the only one where we only have the 8 by 8. Okay, that's the only one. So if there is one that now that you've seen them all and you say, okay, now I know what I have to choose from and this is what I want, just go back and say Wallflower B or Correspondence. You don't have to say because it's only an A. It's whatever it is. And we'll add that. And if you, again, anybody watching on the replay, because I know there will be a bunch, a lot of people aren't here tonight, then you can just shoot me a message or send an email. That is all in the description box.
All right. So for Patty Crane, she would like, of the 8 by 8s only, she would like all except for Dapper and French.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Wallflower. Let me get Patty an 8 by 8 Wallflower. And if I say this out loud, Patty, you can correct me if I make a mistake. Memoranda, 8 by 8 for Patty. No Dapper. No French. Oh, Patty, I already have you on the French for 8 by 8. Is that why you said no? Because you're already on that one.
I think she already has it, maybe.
And I do not have you on the Dapper at all. Okay, I have you one on French. I already have you on Abandoned 8 by 8. And I already have you on Correspondence 8 by 8. Is that correct, Patty? If you were saying one more of those that you already had, you'll have to clarify that. Thank you. No problem, Adria. Thanks for coming in. Even if you couldn't be here at the beginning, appreciate you stopping in.
Okay, perfect, she said perfect, yes, and the Dapper.
Okay, so let's see. Patty on the Dapper 8.
Okay.
Okay. Got it. Thanks, Patty. Hi, Linda.
Okay, so clarifying one of the 8 by 8 of everything. And that's what we got her for, right?
Yep.
Cool. Nailed it.
So there are 6 8x8s and there are 5 12x12s. If anybody's trying to count. Okay. Now in about an hour, I don't know if Diane is still here. In about an hour, Diane is the Messy Palette AU. She is continuing her series of making the lap journal or lap book. So if any of you are doing that with her, or if you want to watch and see how she's doing it, it's pretty cool. Using her own digitals that are really beautiful. Linda would like a 12x12 of all except abandoned. Ooh, I get Linda's abandoned, her 12x12. So there. All right, Linda, let me go through here and make sure I get you on the right. Wallflower for Linda Tucci.
Margie, are you still here?
And memoranda for Linda.
Because I don't have a wrench, so I was going to see if Margie could put in Diane's link.
Oh, yeah.
If that's okay.
Yes, that's totally fine. In fact, and if she's not, I don't know if it's faster for me to give you a wrench or to go grab the link myself. French Industrial for Linda. Let me just get Linda down. I should just give you a wrench, and then we're going to be gone anyway. But Linda for abandoned. Oh, Linda, no abandoned. All but abandoned for Linda, right? Okay, Linda, the only one that does not have the 12x12 is correspondence. And we only got the 8x8 of the correspondence. So if you would like correspondence, that is only available in the 8x8. So just let me know if you want that. I'll add it on. If not, no worries. Let me grab, let's see if I can. Do you have her link, Casey?
I have it ready to go. All I have to do is pop it in. So just let me know you gave me a wrench, and then I can put it in.
Okay, I will have to go into YouTube. I have to go into our live that we're in, right? Yeah. YouTube. Oh, crap. Sorry for the language. Can you put it in the private message? Let me the private chat on StreamYard, and I can grab it from there and put it into chat, into comments. Will it work? And I'll get you a wrench. This is not cooperating. There we go. Thank you. So copy link address. Here we go. Okay, here's Diane's address. Linda does not need correspondence. Okay, perfect. Gotcha, Linda. So then I have you down for the 5 12x12s. And thanks for sending your information.
On Facebook as well?
Yes, this is broadcasting to the page, not the group. So Happy Paper People, if you have not joined the Happy Paper People Facebook group, we invite you to. The group is private. We keep it private so that it is a safe place to post your creations. It is an amazingly supportive community there, and we would like to keep it that way. So we would like to invite you in, but not just have everybody in the world who doesn't care, because we like people who care. We support one another. We support all of the arts, all of the crafts, and we love being inspired by everybody's posts. So feel free to come in and post your creations, ask questions, learn. Everybody starts somewhere. We also have the Happy Paper People Create public page. That page is public to everyone. And so often when we go live, we broadcast to YouTube, and we also broadcast to the public page. That is how some people find us, when they see it on the public page, and then they know that they found us on YouTube, and then they can come join the group. We don't broadcast it in the private group because you can just come see it on YouTube.
Perfect.
You are so welcome, Diane. Okay, and if you go to Diane's channel, pop over there tomorrow night, because tomorrow night, Diane has invited me to collaborate with her on her Use It or Lose It Thursday night series. And we are going to, okay, I have a question. Casey, if you laugh or don't answer, I won't be offended. How many of you have some old fingernail polish sitting around your house that you haven't used in eons? Casey's like, yeah. Probably. There's probably some there because we use them in crafts a lot. If you have alcohol ink, if you have the old fingernail polish sitting around, and if you've got some acrylic paint, we are going to do how to marble paper 3 different ways. This is one of the funnest things to do in the world. And it probably ends up being about every 2 years. People start asking about it and we do it again because, you know, at some point we all became aware of it and then it's fun. Shaving cream. If you go to Diane's and look at the event for tomorrow, in her description box, she will have put the list of things that we'll use. But we're going to use fingernail polish, alcohol ink, and just water with both of those. And then we're going to use acrylic paint and shaving cream. And if you run to Dollar Tree for shaving cream, which is the best place, just get a cheap one. Make sure you get foam shaving cream, not gel. Gel will not work. You must have the cheap Barbasol foam is great. Anywhere you can get that just cheap. It might be in your husband's bathroom cabinet. I don't know.
Rusting away.
Right? Rusting away. That's all you need. And it is super fun. And so we're going to show you how to marble paper 3 different ways with that tomorrow night. So come hang out with us and pull your supplies together and do it with us. It's always more fun when people do it and post their pictures so we can see everybody's. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks, Casey, for helping out. The event will be going up soon. We're doing a lot. Oh, you've been working online and it's a head shaker. Uh-oh. It's making her think. It's making her think. Can't have that, Di. You better go craft some to get your head back in place. Thanks, Casey.
Yes, not a problem. Glad to help.
We'll see you over at Di's.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.